हॅलो 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 आवाज येते का बघ यूट्यूबवर 15 सेकंड नंतर येणार आवाज 15 सेकंड नंतर हे टाकून दिलं
मैं इसको प्रांजल को भेज देता हूँ भेज देगी सब चालू है
चेंज हो हाँ वो आएगा अभी होने आ गया ना ये बस आता काही हात लावू नका कुठे नाके
Hello, this is MJ Marangbat. Hello, am I audible to you? Hello, hello, mic test. Am I audible to you? Please unmute yourself, Dr. Avinash. Hello.
Hello. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. 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 Am I audible?
Will you?
Hello. Am I
Hello?
audible? Hello.
Hold on 1 second, please.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you properly. Am I audible?
Just continue to the speaker.
Hello.
Right?
No, your voice is breaking. I can't hear you properly.
Voice breaking. 1 second.
Now I think I can hear you properly.
Okay, okay.
Is my sound clear and loud?
Yes, your sound is properly clear and loud.
Fine. Because sir is going to sit here and we're going to this mic. Is it okay?
Do you want to check the other mics also?
Yeah, I have checked already. Go ahead. Turn that mic.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, it's audible.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, I will just put mic off for some time.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Okay, fine. Thank you. May I know your name, sir?
I'm Dr. Avinash Narayankar. Handle
Yeah,
the
okay.
technical part,
Fine, sir. Thank you.
including Anil. So Anil will be
Right. Our Deputy Registrar, Dr. Parminda Kaur ma'am, is also here. So she will be coordinating at this end.
okay. Ma'am. Welcome, ma'am.
So any technical issues, I will be there only.
Yes. Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, doctor, can you let me just know approximately at what time we will begin?
2 o'clock, ma'am.
Okay, 2 o'clock. That's fixed, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, fine.
Hello, check. Hello, check.
Recording in progress.
ठीक है ना काय म्हणते आधी का तर कधीच बोलते
फिंगर्स म्हणजे मी ते माईकवरती ठेवून घेऊ इन केस तेवढं इन केस नाही झालं
लगेगा सर हाँ ये नीचे ठीक पानी तो इधर आया इसलिए हाँ ठीक है हेलो
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. start, sir. Anil. Hello. Sir, again, sir. Yes, sir. 1 minute, sir. I'll just talk. सबका sir. सबका sir. हाँ, बोल. Silent right now. We'll begin. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of MGM Institute of Health Sciences, myself, Dr. Rita
Khadkekar, University IQAC Coordinator, welcome you all for today's session.
I
I
welcome
welcome the
the
dignitaries.
We have
We have Honorable Vice
Chancellor,
Chancellor, Medical Director, Sir, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Sir, Dr. Sabkal, Sir, and all the heads of the institutes,
the
the faculty members,
and
and
students
students
under
under MGM
Trust
of
of Navi
Navi
Mumbai,
Mumbai,
Aurangabad,
Aurangabad,
Noida,
Noida,
and
and
Nanded.
Nanded. Welcome you all. Today's program is on transforming higher
education
education
institutions
institutions
into
into
multidisciplinary
multidisciplinary
institutions.
institutions.
This
This
program
program
is
is
jointly
jointly
organized by
organized by
MGM
MGM Institute of
Health
Health Sciences, Navi
Mumbai
Mumbai, and MGM University,
Aurangabad.
Aurangabad.
As
As a
a tradition,
tradition,
we
we begin with
paying
paying
floral
floral
tribute
tribute and garlanding of
Mahatma
Mahatma
Gandhi.
Gandhi ji. For this,
I
I invite the
dignitaries,
dignitaries, Honorable Vice
Chancellor,
Chancellor,
sir,
Sir,
Medical
Medical
Director,
Director, Sir,
Pro
Pro
Vice
Vice
Chancellor,
Chancellor,
sir,
Sir, and Dean,
sir,
Sir, for paying the floral tribute. Welcome, Sir.
त्यांचं बरोबर. भावना मॅडम. Thank you, sir. The
The
schedule
schedule
for
for
today,
today,
we will
we will
begin with
begin
the
with the
talk by
talk by
Honorable
Honorable
Vice
Vice
Chancellor,
Chancellor,
Sir
Sir
Dr.
Dr.
Shashank
Shashank
Dalvi,
Dalvi,
on
on
concept
concept
and
and need of
multidisciplinary
multidisciplinary
institute,
institution,
followed by
followed
a
by a
talk by
talk by
Professor
Professor
Dr.
Dr.
Vilas
Vilas
Sapkal,
Sapkal
sir,
Sir
on
on
roadmap to
roadmap to
transformation of
transformation of
higher
higher
education
education
institute
institution
into
into
multidisciplinary
multidisciplinary
institutions,
institutions,
followed by
followed by
a
a
panel
panel
discussion
discussion
that will
that
be
will be
followed
followed
by
by a talk
by
by
Dr.
Dr.
John D.
John D.
Tusa,
Tusa
sir,
Sir,
who is the
who is the
Dean
Dean
of
of
School of
School of
Science,
Science,
Purdue
Purdue
University,
University,
USA.
USA.
So we
So we
begin with
begin
the
with the
today we
today. We
begin
begin with
today's
today's
session,
session,
and I
and I
welcome you
welcome you
all for
all for
today's
today's
program.
program.
I would
I
take
would
this
take this
opportunity to
opportunity to
introduce
introduce
Honorable
Honorable
Vice
Vice
Chancellor, sir.
Chancellor, Sir.
Dr.
Dr.
Shashank
Shashank
D.
D.
Dalvi, sir,
Dalvi
is
Sir
an
is an
eminent
eminent
educationist,
educationist,
a
a
community
community
medicine
medicine
specialist, and
specialist,
has a
and has a
vast
vast
administrative
administrative
experience.
experience.
He
He
was a
was a
member of
member
Board
of
of
Board of
Studies,
Studies,
Faculty of
Faculty of
Medicine,
Medicine,
Academic
Academic
Council,
Council,
Management
Management
Council, and
Council, and
Senate
Senate of
of
MUHS
NUS.
Nasik.
Worked as an
Worked as an
executive
executive
council
council
member of
member of
MCA for
MCA for
2 years
2 years
and Dean
and
of
Dean of
Faculty
Faculty
Medicine for
Medicine for
6
6
years at
years at
MUHS
MUHS
Nasik.
Nasik.
Formerly, he
Formerly,
was
he
a
was a Vice
Chancellor of
Chancellor of
Pravara
Pravara
Institute of
Institute of
Medical
Medical
Science,
Sciences,
deemed to be
deemed to be
university from
university from
2012 to
2012 to
2017,
2017,
and
and
presently he
presently
is a
he is a
member of
member
the
of the
Board of
Board of
Studies
Studies
Management,
Management,
MGM
MGM
University,
University,
Aurangabad,
Aurangabad,
Dr.
Dr. Homi
Baba
Baba
State
State
University,
University,
Mumbai,
Mumbai, Academic
Council
Council
member
member
of
of DY
DY
Patil
University,
University,
Pune.
Pune.
With respect to research, he was a investigator for the use of pentavalent vaccine in multicentric study of Institute of India, Pune. He has worked in many inspection committees of NHS Nasik, DMER Mumbai, and MC New Delhi. He is also a NAC assessor. He has visited many foreign countries for academic collaborations. He is a winner of Sharadini Dahanukar Best Teacher Award of MUHS Nasik in 2010 and Rajiv Gandhi Education Excellence Award for Outstanding Achievements in the chosen field of activity New Delhi 2012. So I welcome you, sir.
Thank you, Rita Madam. Good afternoon, everybody. Now, this is offline as well as online webinar. And the topic that we are deliberating and making discussions with education and the NGOs in whole educational. The area which I am going to deliberate for next few minutes, the concept and what is meant by multidisciplinary that we will. As such, national education policy that there is no hope for a single university to be multidisciplinary institute. Professional education that should be integrated with social arts, humanities, dance, music, multidisciplinary education, number of other branches in order to ensure the unity and integrity of the knowledge. Because knowledge as such not belongs to any one particular discipline in the all, and to deal with that, what exactly the concept of that particular concept that we will see. As such, the quoted example is India has a long tradition, that is the Takshila formerly quoted many times. Even 40 years before, our institutes were multidisciplinary type of institute. For example, in the state of Maharashtra, various regions, 8 universities were there, and the were attached to that particular university. But later on, universities, the agriculture university, the health university, technical university, engineering university, veterinary university, law university, university, each different stream has the number of universities, and standalone colleges and universities came into the picture. If we will see the figure, 1,000 universities are in the country, more than in a country, and these are as such standalone. These are multidisciplinary. And each particular institute is particular silo of that particular institute. Silo is the one that is used for a cylinder. In that particular are impermissible, not porous. And so the knowledge in between the universities, it is not possible. As such, what is the purpose of the university? The universities are not just the degree awarding. It is not only the employment purpose. University is total development. That is as far as student aspect. But these large buildings of the universities in the society should be related with solving problems of the society in which they are located. The purpose of the university, the research in the universities are knowledge creating centers. And these knowledge creating centers should be useful. Knowledge should be useful to solve the society. Then in the society, those are not multidisciplinary, those are not a single discipline problems, they are always. And there is famous quote, every problem, the solution lies is also to be multidisciplinary. For this teaching, that should be the education should be multidisciplinary, then only possible. Even for the research also to be, and for collaboration particularly needed in a research to require. So multidisciplinary, holistic education, only the need of the country in that will be only able. As such, this such concept long back actually came to exist in 2020, and the efforts for this particular concept are being carried out. Take the example, these outer walls are showing the campuses. Three terms, multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, and so what word? Many a times with the what is meant by multidisciplinary, what is meant by interdisciplinary, transdisciplinary. So medical, engineering, social sciences, and management. Suppose these are the four colleges in between one particular campus. Anything in between. They are in their silos. The whole university, that campus is different disciplines located in approach. You can see that there is some sharing that is happening in between medical. For example, bioengineering, the both and some some exposure demonstration happening. Medical sciences or engineering management, like this. Then that for interdisciplinary. Particularly in research, this is not. You have to forget your decision. Behind the in collaboration, other persons. Here I will like to give two examples. And good enough. 19 he got a prize. The Nobel Prize in Chemistry. Yoshinan Ohsumi from Japan in 2006. Basic field is cell biology. He got the Nobel Prize in medicine. So actually, what is your exactly the subject and prize? So number of persons, they are coming together. And when they are then forget disciplines. Otherwise, I am from particular specialty, my branch, all that particular. If you are solving
a particular problem, then you have to forget your branch and work for that problem only. So here these boundaries are completely dissolved. And that is transdisciplinary education, and that is mostly required in when you are working for a particular research problem, research studies, research projects. Then those particular persons who are jointly working in that particular project, they should work on this transdisciplinary line. As many of these our staff members here are from the medical field, you all are aware of this particularly. The Ronald Harden in 2000, he had described the various ladder of integration, the various steps. Say the example of isolation. The exact picture of isolation that we can in Grand Medical College, if you have visited, many of us have visited, the anatomy separate building, physiology separate building, biochemistry separate building. So completely living in the isolation. They are not what is exactly student is learning in physiology, the anatomy person is not aware and like that. The second step is awareness. That is they are aware about this. The harmonization, that they are planning that we will teach this, we will take this concept, and like that for the better knowledge, what should be taught first, what should be taught later, that is discussed combinedly in between preclinical, paraclinical, like that. And then the sharing, correlation, complementary, as everyone is now with the competency-based medical education, very much aware of this particularly, multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, and transdisciplinary. In the medical field, in this ladder, transdisciplinary is from the learner's point. He had acquired the knowledge from all the subjects. And while examining the patient, he is using that particular knowledge of all the subjects combined together. And if that knowledge in a combined fashion, that can be given. So that is the basic concept of competency-based medical education. And in that line, the whole working that is being done. Need of this particularly multidisciplinary approach, why it is needed. As assessment of educational approach, particularly this is more needed in undergraduate education that integrates with humanities, arts with science, technology, medicine, engineering. And this has shown beyond doubt that in many countries and in the many research papers, when the students is exposed to multidisciplinary type of education, then they increases creativity and innovation. They increases problem solving ability, increases teamwork among them, and the communication skill of these particular students is always better as compared to the single discipline students. The national education policy for multidisciplinary education, there are many changes which have been done. those changes, if we want to accept the multidisciplinary education system, then we have to introduce into our system also. Like after every first year in a program, we have to devise such a way that the certificate can be given at the end. If the student is continuing completely for 3 years, which is the routine fashion at our educational system, in our educational system, fine. But it is assumed that they are working and they are learning while making this particular policy. After every second year, diploma is given. So when after completing diploma, later on the student find the time, then he can directly join for the third year, not to start again from the first year. So that this particular thing is there. Third year degree and graduate employment purpose. And the fourth year, that is the research graduate. And recent PhD regulation, the fourth year research graduates, after graduation only, they can now appear for the PhD entrance examination. For the such programs, entry and exit options, and suppose certain places, the institutional excellence, centers of institutional excellence are there. Physiotherapy students from some other college, they want to come to MGMIHS for the training in the human movement science laboratory for certain credits. Then they should be able to this particularly credit that particular thing that should be available with them. And so academic bank of credit, that particular concept has also come. It is also assumed that for all higher educational institutes, there will be common entrance test. National Testing Agency will take this particular test. For this, we have to develop our curricula in a flexible and innovative curricula. Various credit-based courses as such, this has been started 2014, and our most of the places and most of the colleges of the even MGM Trust under this are opting and implementing this credit-based courses, various disciplines. We have to do the projects in the areas of community engagement and the service. Otherwise, we will not be aware about their problems and to find out the solutions of their problems. The environment education is mandatory. The value-based education is for two purposes. The one for the skill enhancement in that particular program, the degree that is opting, and the second value-based education that is required particularly for the holistic concept. And this particular concept is needed in all professional, technical, vocational education, whatever we are taking. After the complete implementation of National Education Policy 2020, the institutes will be in these categories: multidisciplinary research intensive universities, multidisciplinary teaching intensive universities, multidisciplinary education and research universities, what is the popularly called as Meru universities. So all the universities will try for this particular purpose, and multiple disciplinary degree awarding autonomous colleges. Approximately size minimum is about 3,000 students in each university, and at each district there should be one university that should be located. With the increase in size of population and availability of the younger population and the young graduates, even per district is very less. That is, even we can come to that inner district, there can be number of universities. For this, two ideas, those are given. Merging of the colleges. If the colleges are of same trust, same management, then the merging of the colleges is one way. The cluster university is also one of the concepts. One cluster university is already formulated by government of Maharashtra. Many of us may be aware of this state Homi Baba University, where the Sydenham College, Elphinstone College, College of Training. So these four colleges, these are working together at that particular University and Institute of Science. So all these 4 colleges and that particularly cluster university. These are from different management. So this particular concept has also come for making the universities multidisciplinary. Stride is one thing. That scheme, as many of the PhD scholars are here and also the MSc students are here, that we should be aware about this particular scheme for transdisciplinary research for India's developing economy. So the students from different disciplines or the research worker from different disciplines should come together to find out the solution, addressing the model for local, regional communities and national priorities. The research project should be socially relevant, locally need-based, nationally important, and globally significant. And up to 1 crore, the research grant is being given by UGC for this particular project. So for multidisciplinary education, institute have to prepare. In short, I will summarize. Transfer itself into holistic multidisciplinary institution, flexible innovative curricula, credit-based courses, credit mobility should be available, value-based courses should be available, and plan for multiple entry, exit at the end of first, second, and third year. And the same definition, what our father of nation, Mahatma Gandhi, has given, has been also interpreted in the same way by National Education Policy 2020. That by education, I mean an all-round drawing of the best in child and man in body, mind, and spirit. So with this, thank you very much. If you want to ask the question, there is panel discussion. So in the panel discussion, you can ask the question or you can put in the chat box also.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for bringing in more clarity regarding the terms multidisciplinary, transdisciplinary, and interdisciplinary, and also highlighting about NEP 2020. We now proceed to the next talk on roadmap on transformation of higher education institutions into multidisciplinary institutions. And for this, I would invite Professor Dr. Vilas Sabkal, sir. He is joined online. Welcome, sir. And it's a proud privilege to introduce sir. He is presently the Vice Chancellor of MGM University, Aurangabad, formerly Vice Chancellor, Rashtra Sant Tukadoji Maharaj, Nagpur University, Acting Vice Chancellor, Kavi Kuluguru Kalidas Sanskrit University, Acting Vice Chancellor, Sant Garge Baba Amravati University. He is an eminent educationist and has completed his chemical engineering from IIT Bombay, has 34 years of experience and has guided 20 PhD scholars, 45 MTech students, 75 BTech students. He has done a number of research projects and he has received funding from UGC AICTE of about 1.7 crores. He has several publications and has given many keynote addresses and has made a significant contribution to Maharashtra State NEP, e-content development on the Swayam platform, and national PG level model curriculum for AICTE and many more. He has an experience in the industrial research at international level. He has visited a number of countries, Germany, Australia, Singapore, France, Canada, Dubai, Japan, for undertaking research and for collaborations. He is a NAC assessor and has been a chairman as a NAC peer team member for accreditation of institutions. He has received many awards. Some of them are Utkrishta Seva Gaurav Award, National Education Leadership Award, and many more. I welcome you, sir.
Thank you. On the occasion of webinar jointly organized by Medical University and MGM University Aurangabad, we have with us Honorable Chancellor of MGM University, Sri Ankush Ravji Kadam, Honorable Pratap Ravji Borade, my colleagues in MGM University, Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Dalvi sir, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor sir, and participants across all the institutions of MGM Trust. As we have been talking about multidisciplinary institutions and transforming higher educational institution into multidisciplinary education institution, this webinar itself is a fact that all the faculty members of different disciplines, different faculties have joined online today on this webinar, which is a typical example of multidisciplinary, interdisciplinary, and transdisciplinary concept as well. As you know that Dalvi sir has expressed views about what is expected as multidisciplinary education. As you know that education, particularly higher education, goes along with multidisciplinary research. And as you know that every solution has solutions coming from expertise from different discipline, and that is multidisciplinary. And when we talk about multidisciplinary education, we have multidisciplinary institutions are created by offering undergraduate, postgraduate, and postgraduate and post, that is PhD programs in multidisciplinary domains. And to achieve this, we have to integrate and bring together the knowledge across disciplines or branches of studies of different disciplines for holistic development of learner. As you know that we have, I'll do it. No, I want to go back. Okay, so basically to create any institution claim as multidisciplinary education, that means the institutions are offering UG, PG and post-PG programs in multidisciplinary domains by integrating and unity of knowledge across disciplines or branches of study for holistic development. Integrating multiple knowledge disciplines for studying the concept from different point of view. That means the study should be done with different point of view. A concept is to be explained along with proof of concept by bringing the again knowledge across multidisciplines. When we go further, as it is said that today the era is bringing together a lot of reforms in higher education. Reforms not only to make the institution multidisciplinary by offering different academic programs or academic offerings to the student, but also creating the new educational architect, and also creating the new system for the learner to have the options to learn simultaneously multidisciplinary education. And hence it is focused now in coming years. As you know that in the changing landscape of education and research, as well as employment, the students have to acquire the set of skills from different disciplines to fulfill the requirement of their job profiles. Every job profile has different sets of skills, and these skills are to be now developed through multidisciplinary education. And hence, the single disciplinary institutions are required to be now transformed into multidisciplinary education. And this is possible by creating the rationalized institutional architecture for higher education. As we are going ahead with higher education coupled with research, so there will be, of course, multidisciplinary research intensive university, multidisciplinary teaching intensive university, and multidisciplinary autonomous degree granting colleges. As you know that the affiliation system is going to go away by 2035, and most of the institutions are required to be developed through graded autonomy into autonomous degree granting institutions. And hence, all put together requires drastic reforms in our educational system by converting 3 years undergraduate programs into 4 year, or for as sir has already mentioned that every year the students will gain credits in terms of certificate, diploma or degree program. And it is now clearly mentioned that when it is 4 year undergraduate degree program with research component, students can opt for PhD program after their graduation. By this way, there can be many ways of making the multidisciplinary by way of continuity of education, integrity of education, and creating the specialized and multidisciplinary expertise. when we go to the implementation part, as you know that in order to bring together all these reforms, we need the autonomous status, institutional status, as well as faculty autonomy. And that is possible because multidisciplinary education comes from revamping of curriculum by bringing the different disciplines together. That means creating the innovative combination of programs so that the multidisciplinary component becomes more rigorous along with professional, academic and career aspect as well. This is basically the more options given in national education policy. That means to create National Research Foundation, clearly defining the standards and the regulatory system and the governance system of HEI. I'm going to give some more example how this is going to change. As you know that we have to set now standards for ourselves. Though there can be a regulatory system, but the national-wide changes are talking about tight but light type of regulatory system. And UGC and AICT will be becoming more like standard setting agencies, along with a vertical which is focused on accreditation, that is called National Accreditation Council. That means all the institutions at present affiliated need to go through the accreditation process to gain the graded autonomy, and slowly they will become degree granting autonomous institution. Hence, there will be only 4 regulatory body which will be at the central level. One vertical will be dedicated on funding of the higher education system, and it will be a basically more like public-private partnership in order to develop the system which will form the higher education. Now, as you know, today we have many higher education institutions in our country, either by they are single stream institution or multidisciplinary institution with rigid disciplinary boundaries. That means we have science, commerce and art college, but there is no interaction between these disciplines and they are having rigid boundaries as far as our educational system consisting of university and affiliated colleges are concerned. The best example of any multidisciplinary is characteristic of a multidisciplinary institution is to develop these 6 aspects: intellectual, aesthetic, social, physical, emotional, ethical, and moral in individual by integrating in integrated manner. This is the focus of today's educational system in order to make truly holistic development among the learner. And multidisciplinary institution not only should have the only departments, but should have innovative programs in a multi-trans and interdisciplinary nature to help the widen learners' thinking and learning ability and train them to address the emerging challenges. As I mentioned, that emerging challenges are those jobs which are not in existence today. If you see today internationally, all the departments, whether it is chemical engineering is associated with biomolecular engineering, or every engineering departments are established in association with fundamental or applied science streams. And hence, there will be now only 3 categories coming up: multidisciplinary research intensive university, multidisciplinary teaching intensive university, and degree awarding multidisciplinary autonomous colleges that is smaller than the university. And as I mentioned that by 2035, all the affiliated colleges should become degree awarding multidisciplinary autonomous institution. Now, how it will go ahead? The roadmap says that all affiliated colleges should attain this status by autonomous status, either alone or through collaboration with nearby institution in the form of clusters, or by becoming a constituent part of a university, or by becoming large multidisciplinary autonomous college, or becoming a part of a cluster to become large multidisciplinary higher education institution. That means now there will be restructuring of all higher educational institutions. Either they will become on their own multidisciplinary autonomous college, or they will become part of the cluster, or they will become constituent component of the university, or they will have their own status as large multidisciplinary higher educational system institutions. As you know that how this is possible. This is, as you know, that transforming into by collaboration, merger, expansion, and clustering. These are the 4 avenues available for making multidisciplinary institution, because every institute cannot become autonomous institution, and hence it is through collaboration, mergering, expansion or clustering, and hence to bring together the opening of departments which are multidisciplinary, such as language, literature, philosophy, ideology, education, music, art, dance, theater, mathematics, statistics, pure and applied sciences, sociology, economics, sports, translational and interpretation, along with science, technology subjects. And hence, these are the now new structure that we have UG programs, we have UG honors program, we have UG program with major and minor. Basically, interdisciplinary program says that there should be option to learn in detail of a specific specialization and diverse field through minor. Now, dual degree is the unique combination. We can have BTech and MTech 5-year integrated, BTech and PhD, BSc and MSc. Interdisciplinary dual degree is the new concept that we have 4-year BTech in one subject and MTech is in another specialization, financial engineering. That makes more dual degree meaningful by way of multidisciplinary education. We can have dual degree PG program also, MSc, PhD, MTech, PhD. PhD program, PG program with specialization, PG diploma programs, PhD program, and it should go along with research and consultancy as multidisciplinary, not only education, but research as well. These are the options which can be, for example, we have examples how we can create the multidisciplinary, what you call combinations. We have engineering and technology, one group, which may have some example, like I have given food engineering with polymer and construction technology, chemistry and technology, that is pharmaceutical chemistry, technology, computer science, you have science and engineering, engineering and mathematics, biotechnology, and we also have few more, that is what is given in the thrust area of national education policy, that technology and management, biological science and biomedical engineering, earth sciences, humanity and social sciences, physics and engineering. As you know that most of the IITs are now offering programs other than engineering and technology in law, agriculture, medical and management. So they are becoming truly multidisciplinary in order to bring together expertise from different fields for not only education but interdisciplinary research. When we are going ahead with establishment of departments, schools and centers, center concept is extremely good in order to implement truly multidisciplinary education. Center of excellence in terms of interdisciplinary studies are numerous in whether it is in IITs or global universities, where center of excellence is the method for bringing both interdisciplinary as well as transdisciplinary research and learning. Schools can be combination of 2 or 3 disciplines. It can be truly interdisciplinary, and department can be subject specific, bringing together major and minor subjects structure. As it is extremely said that when we talk about various combination talks about climate studies, education technology, industrial engineering and operating research. These are the few combination of the subjects which are offered by very advanced universities through Center of Excellence. For specialized studies and multidisciplinary technology and research, such as maybe nanotechnology and resource engineering, steel technology, carbon capture, or bioengineering technology, design, you name it. Basically, this is the concept of Center of Excellence, which will bring truly the programs of interdisciplinary nature. And for that, we need to, of course, engage the faculty from diverse field, industry, as well as like professor of emeritus, adjunct, practicing, visiting, eminence are those who are basically, but there are challenges. We cannot simply merge the institutions or form the collaboration or form the cluster. The challenges are basically how will you account for the credits? And one of the main challenges is credit mobility between the institutions. We have to understand that every program has specific structure, credit structure, and also the academic structure of the program. And hence, in order to create the online learning platform, including SWAYAM portal, which can be of course, to enable the multidisciplinary education to help reach in diverse field, diverse programs. The degree to be offered as a result of collaboration between institutions. It is very specifically mentioned that the collaboration, even if the collaboration is done, the nomenclature of degree should be as per the section 22 of subclause 3 of UGC Act. That means there is a standard as far as the credit mobility is concerned. There is also guideline for nomenclature of the degree, which is going to be offered through the collaboration between the institution. And there is a very nice program called ARPIT, that is annual refresher program in teaching. Is going to be it's a game changer in multidisciplinary education,